I dropped 2 little crystals. Okay, so before we get into this meditation, which whenever you watch it will be perfect, I'm going to draw for you my understanding of the pineal gland at one point. So maybe when you're meditating on it, you can consider it. I don't think it's possible for me to draw it without it looking like a penis and balls, but I'm going to try not to. That's just the way that the right and the left hemisphere of the brain look. So here's the 2 hemispheres of the brain. Forget this part. It's just the back of it. So that's the 2 hemispheres of the brain, the right and the left hemisphere. So the pineal gland will be in the center of the 2 hemispheres, and the theory that makes sense to me that I've researched is that at one point, right, and kind of like an eye, like I don't know if you've ever seen like Futurama or The Simpsons or something like that, but okay, right hemisphere. Okay, so if you can see, there's the left hemisphere, there's the right hemisphere of the brain. This will be the pineal gland. Okay, so then if we're going superficial, like to where the skin is, the face, and this is kind of funny to do. There's your like forward though, that would be your nose, and then between and slightly above your eyebrows. But if we were going to go sideways, well, we only have space for the nose, but you'll get the picture. Okay, whatever. This guy has a weird chin. But oh, maybe I'll just make that his forehead. Wait, hold on. Hold on, wait. I'm out of papers. I can't write on that one. Okay, I can write on this one. So if this is a person's forehead, then eyes, and then nose, and then upper lip, whatever. Okay. So, oh, hi. And then that would be, okay. So if we were looking from a side view, so third eye point, right? And then going back deep into the middle of the right and the left hemisphere of the brain would be what some scientists, there's a theory, at one point connected the right and the left side of the brain with this organ that is now sort of like a size of a pea and kind of wedged in the middle of the hemispheres for most people. Okay, so I don't know why I feel like it's like that. But anyway, relax yourself. Be as comfortable as you can be. There is a myth about having your spine straight for meditation. No one on this planet has a straight spine. Everyone's got a little bit of a curvature. So just as long as your spine is not compressed. So if you're sitting down on a chair, it might be helpful to lift up your bum and just elongate your spine. Make sure your low back is not short, or that it can't be longer. I just want to make sure my dogs don't eat those 2 crystals. Lying down is great. And also if you fall asleep, if you fall asleep in a meditation, that's perfect. It just means that your body needed rest. But tonight we're going to focus on the third eye point. So it's between and slightly above the eyebrows. So just very simply, your eyes will be closed. I'm going to guide you through it. Just be as relaxed. I like to kind of preamble, close your eyes already, but things that I find helpful that I've heard or have come up with, a culmination. Forget everything you know, forget your name, forget your story, and just allow yourself to enter into a time where you bring your mind and your body into the same place by agreeing to commit to 15 minutes of sustained focus and concentration on the energy center that's between and slightly above your eyebrows, ajna chakra. So if you have dogs or anything else going on, a really cool trick that I'm going to teach you right now that you can keep forever if you want is to just label right now that if any distractions are to come in, if dogs start barking, if babies start screaming, if, I mean, whatever, the TV is on, or the car horn a car horn barks, a car horn honks or something, it's just going to take you deeper into your meditation. The first time I actually applied this, a teacher was like explaining it to me and to do that. So I said to myself, and we're going to take 5-7 breaths. I want you to repeat to yourself if it feels comfortable. Never ever say anything to yourself that doesn't feel in alignment with you. Any noise or distraction that might come into my 15 minutes of experiencing meditation will simply take me deeper into relaxation, into my meditation. Should someone need you, or your attention be needed for something, you'll be available. But that first experience, I was like, I remember I was in this house I was living in Hollywood, and I was meditating, and the first time I used this tool, and I was like, any distraction is going to take me deeper into my meditation. And I guess it was like, I don't know when, 5-7 minutes in, something like that. And it was like the loudest like fire engine, like, and I felt like catapulted into my meditation. Like I just felt like I just had gotten so much like deeper into it. And if you're new to meditation, Norma brought something up. I'm not even gonna look right now just so I can focus, about feeling a tingling when you focus on your third eye. That's very normal. Just go with it. That's called stimulation of your third eye chakra. So it's a place that you want to feel something is where your intuition is. Your vagus nerve in your belly, which is the only nerve that connects to your brain, is connected somewhere. There's like connections to the pituitary, the pineal gland, to the vagus, to the vagus nerve. That's like uh, the line. Okay, so just relax. And if you're not super relaxed, notice how relaxed you've allowed yourself to be already. And then maybe inhale, exhale, let go of anything left over. And take about 5, just chill, not effort, exploratory inhales and exhales where you just feel how good it feels to breathe. And if it feels in alignment with you, to pick up that tool, that any noise or distraction that might come up on Ashley's end or on my end, on your own end, will just simply serve as a tool to take me deeper into my meditation. And my intention to give myself this time to sustain stillness, present moment awareness. So just allow yourself to inhale, watch the flow of the breath come into the body. And watch the air leave the body. It's interesting to observe how the body knows exactly how much air to take in, exactly how much air to let go, to sustain you in perfect balance. See if there's any place. Asakun, no way. Sorry, that's a new rug. See if there's any place or any place that you can relax more, your face, anywhere you're holding tension or tightness in your muscles. Just shake it out and inhale, exhale out. Breathe in. Notice thoughts because you're allowing them to sort of start to settle down. The brainwave frequency slows, chills out. And you're increasing your focus concentration on your third eye point. If it serves and if it feels, um, if you were here for the beginning and that visual of like an eye sort of coming, or a organ sort of between the two hemispheres. I don't know if it'd be called a vestigial organ, but apparently our third eye point or our pineal gland used to be a much longer organ, kind of like an eye coming up and connecting the right and the left hemisphere. So there was a lot more open communication between the right and the left hemispheres of the brain, where today in most people there is not. But that is nothing to think about now. So back to the third eye point and just focusing and concentrating. It's nice to think of like a light there, but just sustaining your focus and your concentration. Thoughts will come and you'll just let them go. Notice the increased calmness that comes with each time you're able to sustain longer and longer periods of absence of thought. So you're just focusing and concentrating on your third eye point. Any other thoughts, ideas, feelings, questions, comments are directed elsewhere. Back to your third eye point. If you experience any feeling like a tingling, just go with it. Back to feeling more still, more relaxed. Noticing that your mind and your body are in the same place. Extending that period between thoughts. So there's a very definite ending of a thought, sometimes like a sneaky segue to another thought. Let there be space between thoughts and hold on to it as you focus, increase concentration on third eye point, simultaneously decrease concentration on literally anything, everything else. Forget your name, forget your story. You're just a body lying or sitting comfortably, focusing on an energy center between and slightly above your eyebrows. Noticing your body breathing itself. Noticing your increased feeling of peacefulness. Noticing that you can relax a little more and feel a little more still. Watch the breath go in. Feel the breath go out. Sustain steady focus on third eye point. When another thought other than third eye comes, simply let it go. So obviously the pineal gland, the third eye, is associated with the brain energy, the brain, the head. And there's a lot of excess energy there. I've touched on this before, but we're going to add a really old yogi meditation from the Hatha Yoga Pradipika. And we're just incorporating the natural, easy inhales and exhales with the visualization of inhaling third eye, no effort, And then allow the exhale to draw a line to the center of the heart. And you sort of send all this excess mental energy to the heart center, which incidentally is called the Shy Chakra. So you can dwell now, experiencing the connection for yourself. Inhale, third eye. No effort. Easy, easy, easy. Exhale, heart center. Just feel that natural, easy circle rhythm of breath. Your body's doing everything on its own. You're just very gently and politely not engaging in any mental activity, not attaching yourself to it, not curious about it, just finding it easier and easier to increase and strengthen your focus on your third eye point and feeling delight in inhaling to the third eye. Maybe even draw a white line if it feels nice. And exhaling to the center of your heart. And not with any specificity, but maybe even if a thought comes up, you can send it down to the center of the heart. Its energy can be transmuted into anything that the heart might need. But you're dwelling now with sustained focus on inhale, third eye, exhale, heart center. When and if mind activity is still present, simply exercise your ability as a spiritual being, as a human being, to focus on what you choose to focus on when you choose to focus on it. And right now, it's an energy center between and slightly above your eyebrows and the center of your heart. Feeling still, feeling inhale, third eye, exhale, heart center, and there's nothing else to think about, just everything to breathe and feel about right here, right now. I had one teacher, was a longtime meditation teacher, and we would do like workshops together and stuff. And I think it was like the fifth or sixth workshop we did, studios everywhere, and we'd 25 minutes meditation. I would do the singing bowl and he would guide it. And then like fifth, sixth time we left the place, like the workshop, I said, I really feel like, this is like it's great. Like some people are really getting it. He goes, actually 25 minutes is a joke. Real meditation doesn't even start for an hour. But don't let that the experience of meditation, the experience of who you are, minus thoughts, is available to you at all times. Please continue to focus on inhaling third eye, exhaling heart center. I don't 100% agree with him on this. I've had some really special meditations that were in 20 minutes or 30 minutes. So I guess as we're going along. It's kind of funny doing this on a computer and not like seeing people with their eyes closed or whatever, but um, whatever comes up, let it, and then back to the third eye, back to the heart. I mean, whatever, but the only thing is non-negotiable is that we're working on the discipline of the brain. So we're not entertaining mental chatter now. There's nothing to think about. Only focus and sustained concentration on the third eye point. Notice how good it feels to just be still and breathe. and not think. Notice the space between the thoughts, how nice that place feels. Try to relax your face more. Any place on your face you can create more space to it. Make sure your body is completely relaxed from your head to your toes and your toes to your nose. If there's anything that could be more relaxed, more soft, let it be. And continue to inhale, third eye point. Exhale, heart center. I hope you guys can hear Aussie snoring because I think that's like a really beautiful. I love meditating to the sound of Aussie snore, but maybe I can move it. Snore louder. You're basically just sitting or lying, whatever you've decided. And if you want to lie down from sitting, do it. And you're not thinking. You are finding it so easy to focus on just your third eye point and feeling your mind and your body in the same place. And if you like it and it's fun, following the breath like a circle, inhale, third eye, exhale, heart center. And when I say experience this connection for yourself, experience this connection for yourself. Feel how it feels to breathe in, like as if you're inhaling to the third eye, like that energy center between and slightly above your eyebrows. And exhaling, just following the air and taking any excess mental energy, which I think we all have tons of, and sending it down to the center of your heart. And allow your heart center to feel warm, to feel energy. If it's possible to be more still, more quiet in your mind, and even more still in your body, if there's any way to attain more stillness and quiet, know that that will come easily to you now. So you're just observing the observer and sustaining that state of watching, being the watcher. Just remain in that state of observation. Focus concentration on the breath, on increasing energy at the third eye center. They call it the attention hungry chakra. That's why I will usually tingle. It's probably 80% of people that I do meditation with the third eye will say they feel tingling and stuff. That's why I say it. But knowing that it's the energy hungry chakra, I think it's kind of cute that it's kind of common. If there's no tingling, that's totally normal too. Just maybe focus if you see a white light, or some people feel more aligned with blue or purple, or indigo. You're just watching your mind, and you're exercising your ability to focus on what you choose to focus on when you choose to focus on it. Noticing without judgment how many things seem to come up that probably, if you were choosing and watching, wouldn't be taking up so much time. Osho's first, well, there's 3 parts to Osho's teaching. Is first to watch the mind, then to watch the body, the physical body, what it does, how it moves, then to watch the emotions, the subtle body, how it feels, how it responds, how it reacts. But the first one is to become a master observer of the mind. And I forget exactly how it goes, but the master always is the student, something like this. So when I say master, I mean like level 1. Beginner is the same as master to me. Even now, as somebody who's meditated for 16, 17 years, there's some days that meditation doesn't come so easy. Most days I can be in a conversation and be meditating. It's funny, the person. But so just know that it's so important for us to take care of our brains and sustained focus and concentration on one thing, giving our brains a respite, a break from nonstop mental chatter is necessary. So don't overthink about or pathologize meditation. It's simply you with you, minus all the nonstop mental chatter in your mind. I would recommend you chill and stay in meditation. I'm going to sign off now, but I'll be back to talk about other things. I love you guys.